What if I told you that 2,000 years ago, the most powerful man on earth went to bed every night feeling just as broken, exhausted, and betrayed as you do right now? He didn't leave behind a kingdom of gold. He left behind a private journal, never meant for human eyes, written in a freezing military tent while watching his world fall apart. Inside these faded pages lies a brutal truth. Most of the pain you're carrying right now isn't caused by the world. It's caused by a lie you've been telling yourself. Marcus Aurelius recorded 5 dark, unspoken rules of Stoic philosophy, not to rule an empire, but to save his own mind from collapsing. Hello everyone, welcome to the Stoic Hypnosis channel. In this video, we will break down these 5 life-altering lessons. Pay close attention to the final one, because once you hear it, you can never go back to being a victim of your own life. Now, let's get started. Lesson 1. You suffer from your judgment, not reality. How many sleepless nights have you wasted staring at the ceiling, replaying words spoken days, months, or even years ago? You endlessly replay the betrayal, the disrespect, the cold abandonment, stabbing your own heart with the exact same knife 1,000 times. Marcus Aurelius wrote in the quiet darkness of his military tent, "If you are pained by external things, it is not the thing itself that hurts you, but your judgment of it, and you have the power to wipe that judgment away right now." Look closely at your pain right now. The event itself lasted a few minutes, maybe a few hours. But why are you still bleeding years later? Because you are carrying the corpse of a dead memory wherever you go. The person who hurt you has likely moved on. The world has moved on, yet you remain trapped in a self-made prison where you are both the inmate and the guard. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most of the heavy weight crushing your chest tonight isn't real. It's a phantom created by your overthinking mind. Reality only happened once. Everything else is just a story you keep repeating to yourself. You cannot control what people do to you, how they abandon you, or how unfair life can be. But you, and only you, own the key to your own mind. Stop giving people free rent inside your head. Stop punishing yourself for things that are already buried in the past. Strip away your interpretation, wipe away the narrative, and the pain dies with it. Reclaim your peace today. Lesson 2. Stop destroying your peace for the approval of others. How much of your life have you spent wearing a mask just to fit into places where you were never meant to belong? You drain your energy, bend your spine, and quiet your own voice just to keep the peace, just to feel seen, respected, or loved. Marcus Aurelius once wrote with profound honesty, "I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others." Think about the absurdity of this trap. You give random people who don't even know who they are, complete power over your self-worth. One cold look ruins your entire week. One harsh word erases 10 of your achievements. You bleed yourself dry trying to earn applause from an audience that will forget your name the moment you step off the stage. Why do you care so much about what they think? They are fighting their own silent battles, dealing with their own insecurities, and projecting their brokenness onto you. Their judgment isn't about your true value. It's a reflection of their own inner chaos. Stop trading your authenticity for temporary validation. Let them misunderstand you. Let them talk. You were not born to spend your short life pleasing people who wouldn't even stay by your side when the storm hits. Reclaim your worth from the hands of strangers and learn to finally be enough for yourself. If you've made it this far, it means your soul was seeking these exact words today. If this message is bringing you a moment of clarity in a noisy world, take a second to subscribe and like this video. Your small action helps us share these ancient truths with another tired soul who might be bleeding in silence tonight. Leave a comment below with the word HEAL to let me know you're walking this path with us. Now, let us continue to the third lesson. Lesson 3. Release what you cannot control and surrender the rest. How many hours have you wasted panicking over a future that hasn't even happened yet? How many nights have you laid awake with a heavy chest, trying to fix things completely out of your hands? Trying to save a broken connection, forcing someone to stay, or desperately trying to prevent the inevitable? You are exhausting your soul trying to control the wind, when your only true job was to adjust your sails. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his darkest hours, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Stoicism isn't about becoming cold or heartless. It is about recognizing the line between what is yours to carry and what was never yours to hold. You cannot control the economy, the passage of time, or another person's heart. You cannot force someone to value you when they've already decided to leave. When you fight against reality, reality wins every single time, and you are left bruised and broken. Stop clenching your fists around things you were meant to let go. The moment you surrender your desperate need to control the outcome is the exact moment you regain your peace. Focus only on what is within your reach, your effort, your attitude, your integrity, and how you respond right now. Let the world turn as it will. Trust that even if everything crumbles, you possess the quiet, indestructible strength to rebuild yourself from the ashes. Unclench your jaw. Drop your shoulders. Let it go. Lesson 4. Stop asking, "Why me?" and embrace the fire. How many times have you sat alone in the dark, feeling completely broken, crying out to the universe, "Why me? Why is life so unfair? Why do I always have to suffer like this?" You view your pain as a curse. You look at your heartbreaks, your failures, and your deepest betrayals as cruel punishments meant to destroy you. Marcus Aurelius sat in a freezing tent, surrounded by war, plague, and political treason, and wrote these immortal words: "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Here is the shift that will change your life forever. Stop viewing your suffering as a pit and start seeing it as a forge. Fire doesn't destroy gold, it purifies it. The heavy trial you are going through right now isn't here to break you. It is here to burn away your weakness, your naivety, and your fear. It is building steel in your spine. When you ask, "Why me?" you make yourself a helpless victim. But when you ask, "What is this teaching me?" you instantly reclaim your power. Every heartbreak taught you self-respect. Every betrayal taught you discernment. Every failure taught you resilience. Stop wishing for an easy life free of storms. The smoothest seas never made a skilled sailor. Learn to embrace amor fati, the love of fate. Do not just tolerate the fire, use it. Use the very rocks life throws at you to build the foundation of your unshakable fortress. You are not a victim of your story. You are the warrior forged by it. Lesson 5. Remember you will die. Here is the final, ultimate truth that Marcus Aurelius kept closest to his heart. It is the one truth that strips away every petty anxiety, every bitter grudge, and every sleepless night you've ever endured. You are going to die. Not in some distant, abstract future, but perhaps today, tomorrow, or next year. Marcus wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Look at how much of your precious, finite existence you've wasted living as if you have 1,000 years left. You spend your days holding grudges against people who don't care, stressing over money you can't take with you, and hiding your true self because you're terrified of being judged. In 100 years, every single person who ever made you feel small will be dust. The empire Marcus Aurelius bled for is gone. The critics who hurt you will be gone. And you will be gone. Death is not a tragedy. It is the ultimate mirror. It shows you what actually matters. When you realize how fragile and fleeting your breath is, all your crippling fears vanish. Why spend your remaining moments playing small? Why bleed over someone who abandoned you when your own clock is ticking down right now? Stop acting like a prisoner of your past. Wake up. Breathe in this exact second. Forgive instantly. Live authentically. The grave doesn't care about your excuses, but this present moment, this fragile, beautiful breath, belongs to you. Reclaim your life today, before time takes it away forever. Conclusion. We spend our entire lives searching for freedom, forgetting that true freedom was never out there. It was always waiting inside your own mind. Marcus Aurelius didn't write these lessons to build a grand empire. He wrote them to survive the heavy storms of his own soul. Stoicism isn't about becoming cold or pretending you don't feel pain. It's about taking back the steering wheel of your life. The core takeaway and modern application. If you take only one thing from this video today, let it be this. You cannot choose what life throws at you, but you alone choose how you carry it. Starting today, whenever anxiety grips your chest or someone hurts your feelings, pause and ask yourself one simple question. Is this within my control? If the answer is no, take a deep breath and let it fall away. Stop bleeding for things that belong to yesterday. Focus all your energy on the present moment, the only place where your power truly lies. If this message brought peace to your heart today, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this video. Your support is the fuel that keeps this channel alive, giving us the strength to continue creating meaningful journeys for tired souls like you. Thank you for walking this path with me. Until next time, unclench your heart, breathe deep, and reclaim your peace.